Okay, good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are joining us in the world today. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Brian Woods. I do a lot of things on the international real estate front, and that's actually what brings us here today. So, there, as you guys know, there's lots of things going on around the world. A lot of times, as investors, people are looking for opportunities where they are able to make a good return on their investment, but also to be able to have stability in that investment as well, to be able to make sure that, to the best of their ability, they're not going to end up losing that investment. Because, anytime that we're talking about investments, return of your investment is always the most important thing. That's more important than even return on investment. And so, as we go through and we look at different things that are available throughout the world here, finding programs that are unique to be able to not only protect the actual investment capital, but also earn a good return on investment are something that a lot of people are looking for. And I'll be honest, as I look throughout the world, you really don't come across the things like that that are able to, do both the protection of the capital and also the good return on the investment there. So joining us today is Mr. Ayman Makhtour, who is the managing director for Aspectus Secure Capital. And Ayman is going to go ahead and walk us through exactly how this program works. And I think you will be very, very surprised. I can tell you, as somebody who has investments in Aspectus, I'm very, very happy with the performance of that. Very straightforward to be able to get through that. And before Iman starts, I will just say that I've worked through with them the ability to be able to do this in self-directed retirement accounts as well. So I've been working through that with them, and now we have that capability as well. So Iman, welcome to the webinar today. We've got people joining us from all over the world who are interested in the unique program that Aspectus has.
Thank you, Brian, for the introduction, and good evening to everyone from Dubai. Assalamu alaikum. That's how we greet people in Dubai. First, I would like to make a tiny introduction about myself. My name is Ayman Makhtour. I am Egyptian. I'm actually a civil engineer by trade. I've been living in Dubai, UAE for almost 12 years. I started my business journey as a civil engineer in a multinational company. And after 8 years practicing project management, construction, development, I shifted to and branched out to real estate investments and financial markets as well. I started Aspectus with the owners from scratch, and I am presenting Aspectus as the managing director for the whole business. What is Aspectus? Aspectus is an opportunity for the real estate developers, opportunity for the sales professionals, opportunity for the investors worldwide. So it will be a win-win-win situation. Throughout this webinar, we're going to talk through different cycles, how to present Aspectus. And at the end, we will show you as a sales professional how you can 10x your income by working with Aspectus. We do understand your day-to-day routine as a real estate agent. You need to walk properties, you need to go for viewings, you need to do this meeting, that meeting, home buyers, investors. You have been, I would say, practicing real estate for X number of years, so you are quite familiar with everything related to investment. We are just adding another option that will add values to your investors. As Brian said in the introduction, that this opportunity come to people who are insecure about their investment, who doesn't know how investment work. For whatever reason, they made an investment, but they are unable to generate the designated ROI. So they want someone to take care of their investment. So this where Aspectus come in place. Aspectus come in place as a solution. So I'm gonna share my screen, and before we start, I'm gonna play a small video, which is the International Real Estate Conference and the US Trade Mission, March 2022, between the Dubai Land Department, which is the official authority of real estate in Dubai, and NAR, the National Association of Realtors in Florida. That was happening last March. I had the pleasure to make a presentation about Aspectus as a keynote speaker to over 200 plus sales professionals and business owners and CEOs across the world, mainly in US. I had the pleasure to meet with Miss Leslie Smith, the president of National Association of Realtors in Florida, where she I would say, liked the way we presented Aspectus. She liked the opportunity, and we are in touch from time to time to see the progress of the real estate, not only in US, but also in Dubai throughout this relationship. I'm gonna share my screen one more time so we can start our presentation. Please pay attention to every single word, every single slide that we are going to show you, because that's where that's the tool that will help you so you can speak with your investors. So Aspectus, the world's first real estate ownership program protected by insurance. As we always say in business, mainly in startups, there are three main pillars for any success of a startup: trust, value, and money. If I come up with a very genuine product or service that will secure a need for yourself and your family, and it is affordable, you're likely to buy it from me. After I start making a genuine relationship with you as a customer, investor, client, consumer, whatever the relationship and the type of the product or service that I'm presenting. So great things in business are rarely happen or done by one person. They are done by a team of people. Aspectus is a B2B business model, and we establish relationships with investors and sales professionals across the world. The great news about Aspectus is that it's a win-win-win situation where the investor is a winner, sales professional is a winner, Aspectus is a winner, and the real estate developer as well. Most of you might hear about Dubai. For those who visited Dubai, you know most of the features of the city. For those who hasn't visited Dubai before, just letting you know that Dubai is recognized as one of the safest cities worldwide. It has zero income tax, zero capital tax, and zero corporate tax as well. The Dubai airport has over 90 million passengers annually. We have so many features and so many facilities that makes starting a business or allocating to Dubai very easy. And we have different levels of of residency, starting from 2 years automatically renewed up to 10 years, which we call it the golden visa, that are associated with your investment in real estate. Before we talk about Aspectus, it's very important to highlight the ownership and the founders of Aspectus. So the ownership of Aspectus goes to two business tycoons. On the left side, Maurizio Winkler, Italian entrepreneur. He has been engaged and involved in the real estate developments for over 20 years. His business span is between Dominican Republic and US and UAE as well. He's a best friend and a partner to Mr. Rashid Al Habtour. Mr. Rashid Habtour is a very recognized name in the business markets. He is the oldest son of Al Habtoor family. Al Habtoor family are one of the founding families for the growth of Dubai. They are in so many sectors, in automotive sector, hospitality sector, construction sector, real estate sector, oil and gas sector. And Mr. Rashid Al Habtoor is the local sponsor and strategic partner of Aspectus. Great. Who's Aspectus? Aspectus is an international fintech proptech investment company that provides the first real estate ownership program that is protected by insurance. We provide an affordable way to participate in the real estate market at a starting level of only $12,000. Great. With this $12,000, there will be multiple features that you'll be getting along with the investment. Before we talk about the features of the investment, it's very important to highlight the strategic partners of Aspectus business. As we say, what is the secret ingredient of Aspectus concept? The insurance. That's why it's the first real estate ownership program protected by insurance. So the insurance is provided by Lloyd's of London. Lloyd's of London is the oldest and most established insurance company worldwide. Now, the second strategic partner, as sales professionals, you guys do understand that in real estate transactions, it's very important to have an escrow account. So we have structured 2 escrow accounts in the business, one in Dubai and one in US, Florida. So for all our US investors, you don't need to do a wire transfer to our Dubai account when you would like to be an investor. You can easily do a domestic wire to our US escrow, and that's where your ROI will start. So we have 2 escrow service, 2 escrow accounts, one in Dubai and one in US. The third strategic partner is ADGM, Abu Dhabi Global Market. It's a highly regulated financial center where the international English common law is applied. Okay, why we have a financial center structured into the business? Think of it that way. In real estate, you have residential real estate and commercial real estate, right? In the commercial real estate, 99% of the assets are owned by a company. The company might have 1 owner, 2 owners, 10 owners, 15 owners. It depends on the ownership of the LLC. So how come we came up with this concept to make the real estate investment at a start level of only $12,000? By applying the crowdfunding concept. So every real estate unit is being represented by an SPV, special purpose vehicle. It's a financial vehicle. So the owner, as per the title deed of the property, is a company. The company has 1,000 shares in full. And what we do, we sell shares of the company that represent the property. You can own from 5% all the way up to 100%. So the 5% ownership is equivalent to $12,000, and that's where our marketing takes place. So you can invest with 5%, 10%, 15, 50, 100, it's up to your budget. The last strategic partner is our corporate attorney, Deckard. Deckard is a worldwide law firm with over 26 locations across the globe, and they are the ones who established and structured the framework of the business, plus the investor contracts as well. So this is very important to highlight in this slide, who's Aspectus and the strategic partners of the business, the insurance, the escrow, the commercial structure through the SPVs, and the legal side of the business through the company. Great. Moving forward, this slide where I make most of my deals, because as a sales professional, I do understand my investors' concerns. Whatever you're selling nowadays, your investor will have 3 concerns in their mind after you build a genuine relationship, which we call it in sales a sales rapport. 1, preservation of capital. 2, return on investment. 3, capital appreciation. If you come up with a great deal that protects your investors' money and the market appreciates for their favor, so they will get capital appreciation, and they are renting it on maybe monthly basis as a short-term rental or annual basis that will produce them a good net return, then that's a good deal. The only issue is real estate that your presentation is based on past performance data or a forecast data based on the market situation. But if the market depreciates, then the asset will depreciate as well in value. The great news about Aspectus opportunity, that whatever is happening in the market, the investor is getting what he's seeing. So we provide preservation of capital thanks to the insurance. We provide guaranteed return on investment and capital appreciation as well. Before I show you the numbers with regards to the ROI and the appreciation as well, I made this small comparison table so you can see where Aspectus lies in terms of investment opportunities. We do have that there are various investment opportunities that is called bank bonds, or putting your money in the bank, or real estate, or you invest in others' businesses, or in crypto, commodities, and technology as well. The only issue that you will be facing is the ratio between the risk versus reward. If you want to have high reward on your investment, then you need to accept high risk, like crypto, for example. If you want to have a low risk on your capital, you will be getting between moderate and low return, because that will be putting your money in the bank. So no, it's actually savings, 0.1% if you're lucky, or bank bonds. The issue that it's locked, and on X number of years, if you exit early, you will pay penalty, and it pays you between 3 to 4%. Aspectus come in place as zero risk and above average return as well. That's why we call it hassle-free passive income and safe haven investment. So this is our program, 12 years program. As an investor, whatever the amount of your investment of a starting level, $12,000, the sky is the limit, you will be getting 6% net. And please pay attention to that. It is net, not gross. I can easily provide you with 15% ROI annually for 12 years, but it will be gross. By the time I cut off all the expenses, it will go down to 6%. Why would I do so? I want to give you a straight number that you will be expecting coming into your account. So 6% net value, fix it for 12 years. We pay it every 3 months at 1.5%, or every 6 months at 3%, or every year at 6%. Fix it for 12 years so you know what you are getting before you start. On the 6th anniversary, there will be a balloon appreciation payment of 10%. The same will happen in year 12. So if you do the math, 6 times 12, 72. 2 times appreciation by 10%, 20. 20 plus 72, 92. 92 divided by 12, that gives you net 7.6 ROI every year. Fix it for 12 years. That's why it's a no-brainer investment opportunity. After 12 years, you receive your full principal back from escrow. This is an investment sheet, calculation sheet, so you do understand, as we say in sales, seeing is believing. So now you can see what you are getting on a yearly basis. In year 6, there is another 10% coming on top of the ROI. The same will happen in year 12. After 12 years, you get your full money back. If you say in the 12th anniversary, Aspectus, I like the way I have been paid, I love the program, I don't want to exit, I want to continue. Then on the 13th anniversary, we will provide you with a new ROI. It might be 3 years, might be 5 years, that will be depending at that time. But you have the option to withdraw your full investment principal after 12 years. So in that sheet, it's a $100,000 deal. So after 12 years, you will get your $100,000 principal back to your account. Thanks to Dubai, we accept payments in cash, local check. For the international market, it will be credit card, wire transfer, and crypto as well. In a summary, what is Aspectus structure? 3 elements. Aspectus, the parent company that provides the principal security through insurance, that provides the guarantees, whether it's ROI or capital appreciation, and Aspectus manage the real estate portfolio. That's the first element. The second element is the SPV, is the company that owns the property, the company, your company as an investor, the company that you hold at a certain shareholding position, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 50, 100%. And the third element is the asset, whether it's a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, villa, office, land, whatever the situation of the asset. So you have 3 elements in Aspectus structure: Aspectus, the SPV, the property. This is a conclusion about what we have discussed in terms that all the funds are managed through escrow, whether it's Dubai escrow or US escrow. The agreements are done by Deckard, worldwide law firm. Investments start at $12,000. The ownership is represented by your shareholding position in a company that represents the property. The ROI is held in local escrow and being wired to the investor every 3 or 6 months. And of course, 100% capital protection thanks to the insurance provided by Lloyd's of London. As we always say in business, especially in the beginning, so we have been running around for 2.5 years with so many successful stories. Thanks to also Mr. Woods about his testimonial. So now you can see some of our investors who accept to share their journey with Aspectus. So new investor will not feel like, this is a new idea, so I will be the first investor. No, you're not. We have closed hundreds of investors. So this is just like an example. So you can see people from Colombia, from America, Florida, from America, Virginia, from Estonia, from Italy, Spain, Dubai, different parts of the world. As we say, it's a fintech platform, which means that it gives you the opportunity as an investor to custom build the real estate portfolio within a period of 20 minutes only. Why Aspectus? That's what we have discussed through this presentation. And reach out to us if you have any questions.
If you decide, or down the road, whenever you decide at year 12, if you want to be out, or year 6, that you want to be out, or what have you, in a traditional real estate deal, right, you're going to be hiring a real estate agent to work with you and get that property sold, and you're going to end up paying that agent some type of compensation on that. When you go to sell out here, you're not paying, there's no brokerage fee on top of the $12,000 to go in or to come back out, right? So you're not paying any anything to come back out and sell your shares or anything like that whenever that happens. That's a pretty big deal when you look at the overall transaction cost of doing a real estate deal.
I think the best way that some of our sales professionals are following is that, okay, I'm sitting with an investor. I have a real estate deal and I have a Aspectus deal. In the real estate deal, the client might do a small down payment and he will get the property and the rest will be through mortgage. Great. With Aspectus, you cannot leverage because you get paid based on what you have paid through the investment. So it's $12,000, you get paid based on $12,000. If it's a $50,000, you get paid based on $50,000. So that might be an advantage in real estate. I agree. However, in real estate, when you rent out your property, you need to cut off all the expenses before you start getting your ROI. So someone will tell you, I can generate 12% ROI from this property. Yeah, gross value. But cut all the expenses and let's talk about the net that I will be receiving in my bank account. And compare it to Aspectus. You will find Aspectus much better deal. Why? Because it's a 7.6 net income into your pocket.
No management, no toilets at 2 a.m., no none of it. And I say that as a property manager, right? So
on top of that, when you reach out to people and talk about Aspectus, the easiest way, would you be interested in an investment opportunity that provides you with net passive income of 7.6% guaranteed and fixed for 12 years while your investment principal is safe and insured? No one will say no to that. So people will say, yeah, sure, why not? Tell me more about it. Great. Let's meet on Zoom.